Hey everyone, this is Groton Bones. Hopefully you're doing well today. Got another nurse game where we're using Corrupt Pop, BBQ and Haunted. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit of Haunted ground value in this couple of games. It's going to be two back-to-back games. Chasing this Meg here. Get a quick hit on her around that little pallet loop. We've got the tap here, throwing a pallet. Hit him over it. He gives me the little come here. By the way, that wasn't a M1 bug, it was me just checking that he had dead hard, because he did that little gesture. It looked like he felt like he was confident or something. I went for a bit of a prediction there, but if I'd blinked a little bit longer, we would have had him there. And hopefully we get him here. Yep. This is post narration, by the way, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna still kind of talk as if it's kind of, you know, at the moment, because I can't remember everything. There was a couple of blinks in this game which I really like, actually. That I remember, but yeah, just two back-to-back games that we played, literally one after the other, and I thought they were pretty fun, so I thought, you know, and put them in a video together using the same build. And yeah, my Haunted not being touched. No one wants those totems. Usually if it glows it goes, right? That's kind of how it is. Bit of a prediction here, but she turned to the left when she came in, and also there's lots of obstacles in there. I'm not sure what I think of that prediction blink, but sometimes they work out. Depends which direction they go. It's kind of, you're just kind of 50-50ing it. But it's not even a 50-50 because it's such a big room and they can take so many different directions. And the Meg just runs into me. She might be the weaker link on this team. Gonna short blink that and then get her. She tries to spin back as a one. She kind of did a 180 or something, but you know, put her on the hook. And yeah, basically this video again is every single blink. The only time I do edits is when I put them on a hook. That's about it. Blinked a little bit too far to the left when I blinked upstairs, so I blinked past that wall. Bit of pop goes the weasel value there. And then what we're going for at that point. So I'm going to try and blink up the steps here. And then we do this blink here, which is like the perfect blink. This is like, might be my favourite blink of the whole game there. And then we get a grab right after, which is good because we saved some time in that grab. But yeah, that blink and down the stairs onto that tap was really cool. I was getting stuck on something there and I didn't know what. We're gonna catch the mirror out there. She runs into me. She couldn't turn around in time. She couldn't react in time, basically. I blinked to there to see if she walks past the door. If I don't see her go past the door there, I don't second blink. And we have the Felix running right into me for whatever reason. We're going to pop goes a whistle while everyone's around the area. We're getting teabagged by someone. It was at the tap, I'm not entirely sure. Again, that was pretty close. Like, if he'd have ran out and across, we'd have hit him, but because he ran back in, yeah, didn't quite get in there. We'll catch the Felix out down the steps again. That's twice we've hit people in this area. Okay, on the hook you go. But yeah, a lot of fun actually has been had in this game around this main building. Again, I'm just popping this middle gen. You can tell that I really don't want it to get done, and it kind of isn't a great gen to let survivors do. So keeping it low like that is good. Thought I'd check this gen over here. Got the Meg again. She should be pretty much dead, I think. I think she's death hook. Okay, we just catch her out there. And a quick little blink around those loops. You know, hanging around those loops versus nurse in the open. Oh, she's not actually dead. Yeah, but hanging around little pallet loops doesn't tend to do you too well. They get the corner gen done on the other side of the map, which is fine. It wasn't the middle gen. We did regress the middle gen quite a lot, so I went for this one because it was so close to getting completed. So I kind of focused myself there. Yeah, this middle gem, we can still hear it's pretty much regressed. Okay, if she turns back, I kind of react. I didn't second blink that in the end because it's too risky. I feel like it's going to be a waste of a blink. Okay, she kind of went to the corner and then went out, which is actually quite smart. My blink was a little short there, got caught up, but there's two people here. Yeah, that was a prediction kind of blink where I make those blinks because I see patterns in how people move, right? Often they'll just double back around the loop and you'll catch them out. But he didn't that time. Hopefully we can catch this guy out though. Maybe he'll go upstairs, so actually blinked in a section of the stairs there, where if he goes up I catch him, and if he continues right, I also catch him. But if he continued forward I wouldn't have caught him, but 2 out of the 3, unless he completely doubled back, I guess it's maybe a 50-50. But I'll take it. And we'll just pop this while we're here, since it is quite progressed. And now I think we have trouble finding this person. I think actually they went down the steps, but I would never think that someone would do that. Because it's such kind of a risky thing for a survivor to do, right? Go down the steps there. And we see him again. I'm going to blink to the right, faking my arm there to the left. You'll see me do that in like lots of videos, you know. It's just a kind of a typical thing. We just catch this guy out. Actually, I think I got M1 bug there, and then I was like frantically tapping the button to get the hit. But then because I was tapping, it didn't make me lunge, it just made me like do this really short hit. So I'm looking for the final survivor, and the reason for this is because if you notice I only have 3 barbecue stacks. I don't normally sweat for 4Ks, but I did really want my 4th stack of barbecue, so we're just going to go on a search of the last survivor, trying to think where they could be. A fancy looking blink there, but up into the high up area. Anyway, I'm picking this guy up. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing here. Okay, so we were going around, let him drop. I didn't want to leave him on the floor because if the other person's hiding, I kind of want to catch them. I really wanted this 4th stack of barbecue. So I'm letting him live for now. Just because there's 3 gens left and I just want to find the last survivor. I'm not worried about them getting all the gens done. So anyway, we're going to go over to the shack. I've not been here in a little while, and there she is. She goes downstairs. She has dead hard, but we do kind of body block. Not much she can do. I knew that she was going to do that. I've seen people do that a lot. So you kind of just walk up to the pallet and then back up expecting the slam. Because she's kind of cornered there anyway, so like what else is she going to do than try and get a slam on me and then try and make distance from that. But got to kind of expect it. So I know the tap ran over here. I saw him on barbecue. I went up the stairs just to see if I can get a little bit of not a bird's eye view, but you know, like a high up view, see if we can track him a little bit easier. Can't see him around here. I actually don't mind if this tap lives, to be honest. I've got my 4th barbecue stack, but we do come back around here. I do hear him at some point. I know that I hear him. Checking around here in case he's hidden for the door, but he hasn't. So we're going to blink across here, I think. Yeah, just having a little bit of trouble finding him, but at the same time, as I said, it's not the worst thing in the world if he finds the hatch at this point, because yeah, I mean, we got our 4 barbecue stacks. Anyway, I did hear him, but I prioritised the hatch. I was hoping that he'd come towards it. I am going for all the kills here. I can see him moving in the distance, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and find him, down him. The game is pretty much over now. He can't do anything, he can't escape. And here he is, hiding behind a rock. Goodbye teabagging, teabagging tap. No, he was pretty cool. He wasn't. I think he was just having a bit of fun. Okay, on to the next game we go. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. I do actually quite like Ormond. I mean, you can have some fun there. Right, so we actually spawned in on, I believe, the Fractured Cowshed for this match. And, it actually was a really fun game. It can be quite daunting when you do spawn in on this map because it's so large. We see this guy here. I'm going to blink forward, as in, and blink downwards, I mean, just to stop myself going so far forward. He spins to the left quickly. I hit to the right. I could have caught him out there, I think, if I'd have just spun a little bit further left with my swing. These scratch marks are kind of confusing me. Not gonna lie, I see him in the corner. Well, we get that hit there. And yeah, corn blindness time. Here we go. I went for the swing there. Probably should have been a little bit more patient, but, you know, it is what it is. See if we can catch her out here. Yep, we catch her. I used to really hate playing in corn maps. But even though corn blindness is a thing, she actually was really smart there going to that locker. But we kind of body blocked. We're just going to wait until she comes out so we can grab her, like that. Don't try and swing. Just over and over again. Just wait until they're coming out or getting into the locker, and then you can just grab them. Just be patient. But yeah, I used to hate these corn maps so much. But the more I've played them, and you know, the more I've just gotten used to playing in the corn. And I'm not anywhere near as bad as I used to be, which is kind of what you'd expect. Get a nice little hit there. As she vaults the window, she gets like a medium vault. I think maybe if she'd have fast vaulted it, we might not have hit her, but she got the medium vault, so. Good for this Kate. And she's in a bad position here. She does that double back thing that I was talking about in the previous game. Yeah, that was very close to a blind. Didn't even know that she'd have that angle there. But anyway, luckily she didn't blind us. Yeah, it kind of just didn't get through that wall. Had we have landed the blink through the wall, we would have been in position to take a strike at her. And I can see the Jake here. I'm going to vault, make it look like I'm picking up. And then I actually do go for the Jake. I expected to land on the floor there and get that hit, but instead we landed on the hay bales and right below us. Yeah, I mean, a bit of a whiff there. We're just going to give up on the Jake now and go back to pick up the Kate that's in the harvester. I just didn't want to waste too much time with the Jake there. I'm gonna have to get 2 hits on him while the Kate gets picked up, and he sets off a is that a Chinese firecracker? I usually edit out those parts, but you know, with the firecracker going off, kind of fun. I don't know. Does this person have objects? They look too close to be on barbecue, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't check if the Kate has objects. People don't really run object these days, though. I faked walking away to see if he would actually unhook, but he didn't. He actually waited there. I really wanted to put the Kate on that hook there, but the Jake did wait to make sure that I walked away before going for the unhook. But he didn't unhook, so I have to put the Kate down and just go for the Jake instead. Try and get a bit of pressure this way. There we go. We catch the Jake out in one quick blink there. Around those hay bales, onto a hook he goes. But I'm just having a lot of fun. You know, the firecracker, things like that just add to it, you know. I appreciate having fun. I don't know what I'm looking for there. We see the Kate, we're going to go through here. So can we get the blink? No, we end up going straight into these hay bales. Hay bales are just everywhere, right? I went to this window to see if she was holding the corner there, but she doubled back. So we should catch her here, though. She's kind of out of position, so tends to be an easy down. And now it's just search for the final survivors. I say final. There's all 3 of them. Every single survivor still left in this trail. We haven't killed anyone yet. We've been fairly spread with our hooks, which is on purpose. So this Jake, I think, went for the unhook, maybe. I didn't think at the time about, you know, decisive. I could see the Meg sprint burst in the way there, so I decided to just give up on that one. The one thing that I don't like about sprint burst as an exhaustion perk, I do see someone in the basement, but I decided to go over here instead. Yeah, the one thing about sprint burst, I find it can sometimes inadvertently be like a selfish perk. I didn't think she was camping this pallet. When I say a selfish perk, as in it stops killers from even starting chase with some survivors. So, yeah. In that way. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't second blink. I mean, in hindsight, or looking back on the video, I can clearly see her. But I think at the time, I just lost track of her. Survivors will use the corn to their advantage, and so they should. Oh yeah, I didn't even check there for the pallet stun. I just thought no one was in the area. I just thought if I pick up quick enough, hopefully I'll be fine. But we catch the Meg out anyway here. She goes down quick enough right after that, it didn't really matter. We're not in a bad position at all in this game, as you can probably tell. I went to go up the harvester, but didn't reach. But luckily she ran to my left. So now she's out of position. And then I end up diverting to the Jake who's on the gen. Just diverting my attention at times to keep them on their toes. And then I come back to the gen. I guess he's there. Again, diverting my attention twice to catch the Kate out eventually. But it was just kind of a fun game. I just found like all the chases seemed really enjoyable in this game. Some funny little moments, but overall I just had a laugh. And guess what perk has not been used once again? Can you guess? This is 2 games back to back where not a single person has even attempted to pop one of the totems. I don't know if they were just in really good spots or if people just had the kind of inkling that it was haunted. Anyway, she kind of just, you know, held forward there, around the shack. But I blinked to the far corner of the shack because I felt like if she did hold forward, I'd get a view of where she was behind the shack, and if she held forward, you know, kept going. So Kate's behind this little rock stroke hay bale pile. Not Kate, sorry, the Jake. The hitbox on that object was a little bit bigger than I thought. I think he's just gone to the right here. Actually, kind of faked going that way, and maybe he'd come back, and he does come back. I meant to point down a little bit more than I did there, so we ended up flying forward a little bit too much. But can you one blink him? That's the question. That range add-on. It's not the best range add-on, but it was like the perfect range to actually catch the Jake there. And we'll catch the Kate through the window. I thought she'd double back round and hold kind of tight against the hay bales, which she didn't. So somehow she doubled back to the right around here without me noticing. I don't know what that blink was. I think I was trying to go to the other side of that little TP thing, but ended up hearing the Kate hiding by the window. Gonna pick up the Jake, put him on the hook. I think he was the guy with the firecracker. And then Kate, I think we'll just give a hatch. You know, I enjoyed this game so much that I just thought, well, you know what, why not give a hatch? Go for a quick search for the hatch. I do speed this part up because, you know, looking for hatch is kind of boring. But eventually, here it is. And goodbye, Kate, and thanks for the game. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. Anyway, thanks for watching this game where we had Haunted Ground that did not get triggered a single time. Kinda sucks, but anyway, goodbye for now. Take care.